Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Digimon the card game unboxing. These are for the brand new starter decks, number 18 and 19. I'm going to do them both at the same time because they're connected together. So they are Guardian Vortex in the green and Fable Waltz in the yellow. These are based on the new Digimon Liberator series, which is a webcomic. I have yet to check it out, so these are going to be all a bunch of brand new characters for me. But yeah, probably just a quick thing I was reading about it. It's supposed to be about some like end of the world type thing, and how they interact with Digimon is two brand new tamers or Digidestined. I'm not sure which they refer to them as specifically. Spring at one for the green, one for the yellow. There's also some brand new abilities in here as well to the game. So we are going to get in each one. We are going to get a 54 card player deck, player sheet, 3 index cards, same as usual, plus a promo pack of cards 103 to 108. And this will be the same one there. We're going to get some cool promo cards that were reprinted with some new artwork in there. So it's always fun to get some new promo cards. So let's just go ahead and crack into this. Yeah, they usually kind of make these decks, and they make starter decks for Digimon. They kind of make them like 2 at a time. So it's like, hey, whoever wants to sit down and play, if this is you're learning whether you're picking up starter decks 1 or 2, or you're picking up 18 and 19, you and your friend can each pick up a new set and be able to just hop in and play without having to be like, I gotta go hunt down. We have to pick up the exact same deck. Alright, so we have a sheet here. I'm gonna show one of our brand new Digimon. And we'll see who this is. I'm not sure. It's a bird dinosaur. Turns into a giant knight. This knight kind of reminds me of like Rapidmon. Kind of. Yeah, we have a different battle area, all that stuff. On the back side, just the rules. I don't need to go over all these. Nothing extra special is mentioned. Unsuspend, main phase, battle, all that cool stuff. Does not actually list like the new keywords on here though, which is interesting. They're mentioned on the cards though, without a problem. Alright, then we have our deck. There's one of our Digimon Liberators. There's our new thing. Check out the latest webcomic episodes. So there we go. There's that QR code. I don't know if that'll work for you. You might have to check out the thing. I'll try and remember to put a link in the description. I'll definitely have to go check that out as well. Probably could have read it beforehand, but I just picked these up and I want to get to the unboxing. Alright, we are going to start off with our first brand new card. So this is also, if you haven't seen some of the recent stuff, coming back from after a while, they have the brand new kind of little art frame on here. Up at the top, we have a picture of a Digi-Egg, and then when we get into the later ones, this is Beelmon here, they will have play in the top corner. Show the colors on the rings, and then Digiball, the same thing. I'll show colors in there, just to help, so you can see them a little bit quicker if you're holding them in your hand. You can see the colors a lot quicker. Alright, so we have a Fluffymon. A little, like, bush-type egg in there, or bush-type dinosaur, and then, yeah, it's cool. She's a mini bird. So, in training, mini bird and Liberator T-type. When attacking once per turn, you may suspend one other Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. Cool. And then, of course, I have the white back. And we have 4 copies of that one. We just saw her. We got Beelmon, 4 copies. We got a red and green. That's even neat. I didn't know this is going to be a dual color in there, but that's always fun to add that. Fortitude. When this Digimon with Digivolution cards is deleted, play this card without paying its cost. Rookie, Vaccine, and Bird. Nice. We got right in the background there, we have Falcomon, and there's Beelmon on the opposite side. I love when they do artwork like that. When attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And then Rookie, Vaccine, and Avion. Nice. We have a bird deck. It's really neat. Alright, then the new guy. We have 2 copies, which are actually a rare foil. Ooh, foil rookie. We have Teromon. or Pteromon, would be like Ptero, like pterodactyl. So yeah, rookie data, bird, dragon, and liberator. So it was a dinosaur, but it's a dragon. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with avian or bird in any of its traits, and 1 card with Vortex, Warriors, or Liberator trait among them to their hand, return the rest to the bottom of their deck. Interesting. So we have another team of Vortex Warriors too, so we get 2 brand new teams in here. During your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. And we got 2 of those. Got another rookie here. We have 4 copies of Muchomon. All turns, once per turn. When the effect suspends this Digimon, one of your Digimon with Avian, Bird, or any of its traits with Vortex Warriors gets plus 3,000 DP till the end of your opponent's turn. Rookie data and Avian. Piercing this Digimon attacks and deletes your opponent's Digimon battle. It checks security before the attack ends. Cool. So this is gonna kind of disrupt your opponent's stuff. Alright, now we're going to jump up into a champion. We have 4 copies of Kiwimon. On play and on deletion, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Rule, trait has vegetation type. Interesting. So it is a champion, data, and ancient bird, but it also has the vegetation type. That is neat. I don't know why that's a rule. And not just why it doesn't say ancient bird / vegetation, unless the only time they have the slash is for like a team or a keyword. Then they should have almost went like champion, data, this, and then had like should have another break before champion if there's like a team like Liberators or Vortex. That should have been before that. It's just kind of a weird little thing, but who knows why they do stuff. We have another one. We jump up to 4 copies of Kakatorimon. Blockers, Digimon can block in the blocker timing. Is he sitting on a Digitamamon? Kind of looks like it. And he also has Piercing. Champion, Data, and Giant Bird. Our new guy, we got the next level for him as Champion. 2 copies. Neat looking foil, those things on its legs, its collar, even into its eye, plus in the back up at the top it has a little sparkle in there. This is a super rare, so we have 2 copies of Galemon. Security, you may play 1 card with Liberator's trait and play a cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying its cost. New keyword, Vortex. This is brand new. At the end of your turn, this Digimon may attack an opponent's Digimon. With this effect, it can attack the turn it was played. Cool. So this Vortex is going to let you drop these guys in, or Digivolve them, and you get a free attack at the end of the turn. Nice. Champion, Data, Bird, Dragon, and Liberator. Your turn gets plus 2,000 DP. We're hopping into Ultimates. We have 4 copies of Garamon, the little royal bird. Blocker, and on deletion, you may play 1 Digimon card with Avian, Bird, or Vegetation, or Plant in any of its traits for 3,000 DP or less from your hand without paying its cost. Also has a Vegetation type. Ultimate, Data, and Avian. This is really cool because then you have a lot more synergy now between some of these Plant, Vegetation, and then the Bird and Avian decks, which green has a lot of that stuff going on usually. Alright, our next evolution is our ultimate for our new feller. We have Grand Galemon. So now he's an upright dinosaur, but he's still got some big old giant wings. Definitely cool. This is just a rare, so it doesn't get as neat of a foil. But it says, on play, when Digivolving, suspend 1 Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, you may play 1 Digimon with a card Avian or Bird in any of its traits, and 3,000 DP or less from your hand without paying its cost. That is neat. You can suspend a Digimon to suspend one of yours to play one. Usually you suspend your opponent's stuff. That's cool. We have a little guy in the back there. Either that's its evolution, or is that going to end up being the other new Digimon. That'd be kind of neat too. Ultimate Giga, Bird Dragon, Vortex Warriors, and Liberator. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon attacks an opponent's Digimon, this Digimon may unsuspend. Cool. Alright, we have some more Ultimates. We have 4 copies of Parrotmon. On play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of their opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend during the end of their turn, and then Piercing, Ultimate Vaccine, and Giant Bird. Alright, we have our first Mega, and of course it has to be our new guy. From the box, or from the play sheet, not the box art. Zyphagamon. Dang, we have 2 copies of this. This is also another super rare. Awesome, like, foil in the back, like it looks like it's raining, or digital code coming down. The flames on its sword, plus the crystals and the designs on its wings, its legs, its head. That is neat. That is just, I love these foils. Also has Vortex, lets you attack the turns play. 1 Digivolving, suspend 1 Digimon, then unsuspend 1 Digimon. All turns once per turn. When any Digimon unsuspends for this turn, this Digimon isn't affected by the effect of your opponents and gets 3000 DP. Also has the Bird Dragon type. So there's a Mega, Giga, Magic Knight, Bird Dragon, Vortex Warrior, and Liberator. Cool. And we got 2 of those. We do have another Mega. We'll keep with our bird theming. I don't think we've seen this before. We have 4 copies of Eaglemon. Let's Fortitude. When this Digimon Digivolution cards is deleted, play this card without paying its cost. On play, when Digivolving, turn one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to their hand. Yeah, it's all about suspending and bouncing those around. Cool. Alright, then we have our brand new Tamers. We have 4 copies of Shoto Kazama. Start of your turn. If you have 2 or less memories, set it to 3. Very standard for lots of Tamers. Your turn, when one of your Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon, by suspending this Tamer, you may change the attack target to another of your opponent's Digimon or a player. Cool, so you can change, you can dodge blockers or things like that. That's neat. He has the Liberator keyword and security. Play this card without paying a cost. We have some option cards. And this will be the last card for the deck, is we have 4 copies of Inamoi Embrace for our champion form. Not even our Mega form, our champion form. No, that's the Mega form. That's the Mega form. Yep. Zyphagamon. Main, suspend one of your Digimon. This effect suspends your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck, then unsuspend 1 Digimon. So that's kind of cool. You can suspend your own, use it to bounce one of your opponents if they're suspended, and then you can unsuspend one of your own guys if you want. Or you can just suspend one of your opponents if you need to. Security returned one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of their deck, and it has the Liberator keyword. Alright. Oh, yeah, so now we got some promos in here as well. So before we jump into that, we're going to look at the new rule cards. So we have this right here. This is kind of cool. I actually like this. I hadn't seen this before. This is really awesome. So we have, usually it's just like the rules on the cards, and I'm glad. This is something I think is going to be a lot more valuable. Keyword effect and rule text glosses. I mentioned the little sheet doesn't have them. But yeah, it says 1 through 9 here. We have security, security A, plus X and minus X, jamming, piercing, rush, blocker, draw X, delay, armor purge. And if we flip to the back side, actually that was through 9. Do we not have all of them? Oh yeah, there we go. I'm just dumb. Backside we have 10 through 16. We have save, material save X, partition A and B, collision, blitz, raid, evade, Recovery X deck, Barrier Overclock, which is another brand new one, so look at the next thing. Digizorbson -X, Alliance Fortitude. Vortex, Reboot, Digivolution X, Decoy A, Retaliation, Scapegoat, Digiburst X, Digiblast, Blast Digivolve, Blast, DNA Digivolve A and B, Mind Link. So those are all our special keywords, and we have some extra ones in there that come in. Overflow X, DNA Digivolve A, B costs 0, Digicross -X A and B, or Digicross X -X XXYY, or Burst Digivolve. That's crazy though to think there are 36 different like keywords essentially, and this is really neat too because putting in a starter deck's a great way to do it. You know, that way people playing the game have all these available when they see, you know, they open up a brand new pack and they see that listed in there. They don't have to always have all that text reminder on there. That's a neat, quick way to get to them. Plus, then, like, now if, like, next set comes out and they add 2 more keywords, they could just do another card, throw it in some of the booster packs, or wait until the next starter set and add, okay, between this and the next starter set, 3 sets came out, we had 3 new keywords. Yes, that's a really cool idea. I'd rather have that than have all the rules again and again. Alright, we have 2 copies of Green Memory Boost, promo number 38 reprint. This, of course, is the box art and has our little guy on there. What was his name already? I forgot. Petromon, or Caromon. Main, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 green Digimon among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of your deck. Then place this card in the battle area. Main delay by trashing this card after placing this turn. Activate the effect, gain 2 memory. So cool. It lets you get a card from your hand and then later you can pop it for some extra memory. We've had lots of the memory boosts. Just kind of neat to help starter deck in here. Then we have training cards that got reprinted. These all have some really cool new artwork on them. So let's go ahead and look at them. Full artwork. Big shiny. But we have our new tamer, whose name I already forgot. Yeah, it was Shogo. So offensive training. Main, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 red card from among them to your hand. Turn the rest to the bottom of your deck. Then place this card in the battle area. Main delay by trashing this. Use it on your next turn. One of your Digimon may Digivolve into a red Digimon card in hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2. So this is neat. It lets you look for a red guy and find some. So it's not maybe as good as the other one. But it also lets you then Digivolve. Now you might be like, why would I want this? I have 1 red Beomon in there. It was a dual. Everyone else is green. It's the idea is supposed to be, these are fun cards to get, and now when you pick up the next booster pack that comes out that kind of ties into this set, you already have some extra cards to help maybe make a dual color deck or mix and match stuff. That's the idea of this. So here's the other new Digimon. Whoa, love that background. The other new Digimon, which I don't know its name, so one from the next box art. It's the same thing, really, top 2 cards, but add a blue card for mental training. So I'm not going to read through all this because they do the exact same thing, just one does for each color. So then we got physical training for finding yellow cards. We got Dino Bird, and then we got a puppet mouse or bunny in a shoe. And we have agility training. What's really neat about these is it reminds me of Digimon World, because that's what like half the game was. It was like you gotta play around training your guys, having do little tests and things. So yeah, here we have agility training with a Muchomon. We have a Gatsumon, and defense training, which does for black cards. And then finally, we have wisdom training for purple cards. Plus, there's some really cool new artwork. So yeah, even if you had these cards using your deck, maybe you needed another copy. Maybe you had one already, you only needed 1 copy, but now here's a cool reason to switch to the new artwork. Or they just display them. They're very neat. Alright, let's pop out the other deck. Alright, so we're going to have our playmat. It's going to give us a preview of our brand new Digimons. Oh, I did not see that coming. I'm going to zoom up just a bit. So there's our brand new one. We have our bunny in the shoe. And the Croc, it also has eyeballs. But it looks like, is there an X on each side and an eyeball on each side? Interesting. There's its Digivolution. This is a ice crystal diamond lady with like roses in her mask and on her chest. This is very much like a Gachumon Angie Woman type transformation, which I guess lots of times those guys were in yellow, so this maybe makes a lot of sense for that. That is kind of nuts though. Alright, let's see, we can slide our cards out. So yeah, if we start with the back of the deck, we got our keyword cards again, just this time in yellow. Same thing, so I'm not going to re-go over all those. Just set that down for a second. Alright, what do we have in the yellow deck? We have our brand new baby Digimon. Terroromon. In training, Lesser, and Liberator. When attacking once per turn, if you have another Digimon, draw one. We have Junkmon, who I've never seen before. Look at this guy. There's some Trashmon back there, too. But yeah, he's like a mole with wheels attached to him and a cannon. Decoy, a puppet trait. Okay, so I haven't seen this one up right there. When your opponent's effect would delete any of your other Digimon with a puppet trait, by deleting this Digimon, one of those Digimon isn't deleted. Neat. Okay, so Decoy looks like it'll have a trait in there, and it'll say what type you can have it basically cover for. So you can eventually have other types in there. Rookie, Virus, and Puppet. Barrier. When this Digimon be deleted in battle by trashing your top security card, it isn't deleted. Neat. It says lots of protection. 2 copies of our brand new guy, Shumon. I did not just expect him to be named Shumon. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Puppet trait and 1 with the Liberator trait from among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of your deck. So the other one was birds and avians with a little bit of veggie mixed in. This looks like to be a lot of puppets. Your turn, all your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3,000 BP. 4 copies of Pawn Chessmon, yellow and black. On play, by trashing 1 card with Puppet trait in your hand, draw 2 cards. Reboot this Digimon, also unsuspend in your opponent's unsuspend phase. I know, like this, kind of like the Biomon one we had in there with, who was with Biomon? Falcomon, where they had 1 on each side. Here we have the other Pawn Chessmon behind him. So if we look at that, we have that one there, which is the black-yellow version. Blocker. And on deletion, by trashing 1 card with Puppet trait in your hand, draw 2. So they're kind of like back and forth with each other. That's neat. 4 copies of Digimon. On play and on deletion, give 1 of your opponent's Digimon security a -1 until the end of your turn. This Digimon checks 1 fewer security cards. Champion, Data, and Puppet. 4 copies of Tobukatatmon. Or Tobutatmon? Jamming, this Digimon can't be leading battles against security Digimon. Champion, Data, Puppet, and X Antibody. Interesting. Haven't seen this one before either. Barrier. When this Digimon be deleted in battle by trashing a copy of the security card, it isn't deleted. Our brand new one, though, is Shushumon. I did not expect that to be a name. Since I keep saying it's a him, it looks like it's probably a girl, but now it looks like it's a squirrel rather than a rabbit or a cat. Because old school roller skates on, and there's a grenade for some reason. Security, you may play one card with a Liberator trait and play a cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying its cost. Overclock puppet traits. Overclock is brand new. At the end of your turn, by deleting one of your tokens or another puppet trait Digimon, this Digimon may attack a player without suspending. So the other one lets you, the other deck's new ability lets you just get an attack every turn. This one will let you attack, but you don't have to suspend. So you don't get an additional attack on that, like first turn or on your at the end of the turn. But you can delete a thing to gain an extra attack without suspending, so then they're ready for the next round. Champion Virus Puppet Liberator. All your opponent's security Digimon get to minus 3,000 DP. Oh, we have the Bears. We have Pangamon with Manzamon and Waruzu Manzamon in the back. Blocker and on deletion may play one level 3 Digimon card with a puppet trait from your hand without playing its cost. I love this. There hasn't really been too much puppet stuff in the game, so this is a neat way to like let someone that wants to play it those get an option to do it. Same thing with the other ones. Just, like you have these traits, let's make decks for them. We have 4 copies of X Trianomon. Digiball level 4 is Trianomon and Raremon at a cost of 3. Armor Purge. When this Digimon would be deleted by trashing this Digimon's top stack card, it isn't deleted. And Digimon Cross. Level 4 Trianomon Raremon with its name X4 Puppet and Trait. Ultimate Vaccine and Puppet and Barrier. There's a lot more keywords in this set than the other one, and a lot more colors, which is very interesting. We have our Ultimate. So we go from a Shumon to a Shushumon to Chaperomon. So she has wolf slippers, just a little Red Riding Hood. A basket that is gonna eat people. There's a gummy bears in the back. Interesting. On play, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn. Then if there are 3 or more Digimon, it further gets minus 3,000 DP. Ultimate Virus Puppet Liberator. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon will leave the battle by any other battle area other than by your effects by deleting one of your tokens or puppet trick Digimon, it doesn't leave. Nice, unless you're getting rid of it, you can stop it from leaving. Cool. We have our Mega, which will be our final form, which we saw before. Sengromon. Yeah, that's definitely cool. The artwork in the back, like the stained glass windows, has like bird puppets and like little mouse puppets. I wonder if it's supposed to be kind of like Cinderellamon. So we had like, is that supposed to be the theme? That's supposed to be Fairy Tale. We had Little Red Riding Hood, and we have Cinderellamon. I don't know who the Shushumon would necessarily be. Or Shumon or Shushumon. Overclock Puppet Trait. Blocker. When Digivolving, you may play 2 familiar tokens. Digimon Yellow, 3,000 DP. On deletion, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn. Mega Virus and Liberator. We have 4 copies of Shin Mazumon. That is awesome. Digiball with Mazumon and Numamon. Armor Purge. On play and when Digivolving by placing 1 level 5 roller card with Numamon in its name or the puppet trait from your trash as Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards. Recovery 1. So this is neat also because these decks are new and there's a new set coming out which is going to tie in very close to these cards. Maybe have more stuff from the series, things like that. One of the previous sets had a lot of had vegetation stuff for green, which would work really well with the other deck, and then they had a bunch of Numamon, which would work really cool with this. So it's kind of neat to have a little bit of synergy back and forth. We have 4 copies of our brand new Tamer, Arisa Kinosaki. Starter turn if you have Kuro's memory set to 3. Your turn, when effect of any of your tokens or puppet Digimon by suspending this Tamer, one of those Digimon gains Rush can attack the turn it was played. Neat. So if you have anything that plays a puppet or Digimon or token, cool. has the Liberator keyword. And then we have our option cards. Noble Family Arts, 4 copies of that. So they're sending, oh yeah, like Cinderella. Here's some mice, the 3 mice in the pumpkin carriage. Yeah, it's kind of almost mashing other things, like maybe ice thing with Frozen, but it could be just like diamonds from her crystal. But you have roses from like maybe Beauty and the Beast. Interesting, like kind of fairy tale-y stuff. Meaning one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 BP for the turn. If there are 3 or more Digimon, it further gets minus 6,000. Activate this card's main effect. Crazy. Alright, now we have some promo cards. We have 2 copies of our Shumon cover art. We have yellow memory boost. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow Digimon from your hand. Turn the rest to the bottom of the deck. In main delay, you gain 2 memories. So same as the green one, just 1 for yellow. And then we have the 6 training cards again. It's just brand new artwork. So you have offensive training for red. I'm not going to reread all these. But they have brand new artwork, which I love the fact. They could have just done 1 for both, but they did different ones. There's Gawamon for mental training for blue cards. Physical training with Junkmon there, we just saw, for yellow. Agility training for green. Digimon code across some of these is really neat. Defensive training in black. And then finally, a Gaborimon. Wisdom training in purple. Alright, so that's really cool. So those were our brand new decks for the Digimon Liberator. So if you're a fan of the series, pick this up. You just want some new Digimon cards. Really cool stuff. If you like the theming, bird, avian stuff, or the puppet stuff, there's cool there. It's decks 18 and 19. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit me up in the comments. See you guys later. Bye.